I don't know. I'm a little nervous because I heard that there is drama, and your girl don't really, I'm not a drama type person, but maybe it'll be interesting reading about all the drama. Hey bookworms! This is Mom, aka Sarah.
And Char.
And today we're going to be showing you our March TBR. So our March reads consist of books that
we want to read the most during this month. So we picked our top 10. And we're gonna try to read through all of those because we're so excited to jump into them, y'all.
It's basically a marathon. We're gonna read as much as we can. For the month of January, I read 4 books. For February, I read basically 6. What did you do?
For January, I read 2 books. And then for March, and then for February, I read like 4.5. So.
Yeah, so we're basically just trying to beat our own goal. So reading is all about fun. It's just about enjoyment, and it's just about picking up a book and, you know,
and reading and enjoying yourself.
Exactly. So let's get into our March TBR. We're gonna give you guys a quick glimpse of our read for the month of March, at least our top 10, and then we're gonna see how many we can get through.
I'm such a fantasy reader. Like, I feel like that's just like my genre. I love fantasy romance, and this is that, right? And it's a no spice, y'all. I thought this one actually had something in it, but I'm just so happy. Next one is Mary Lou Sky Hunter. I wanted to read this one too. I saw a lot of good reviews for this one, and I really like Mary Lou as an author. I like her books. I read another one called Legend, and that one was really good. I gave it like a 4-star, I think. But so this is a library book too, as well as Once Upon a Broken Heart. So these are top of my list.
Because they have to be returned in a timely manner.
Yeah. Next one is Better Than the Movies. And I started this one online, but I didn't finish it because, yeah.
Because it was online.
Because it was online, yeah. So I wanted to read the physical copy, and I always get through the physical copy so much faster than the online versions. But I'm really excited to read this. It's so cute. Look at that.
Very nice.
Next one is Divergent, and I've heard a lot of good reviews. Everyone raves about this series, and I'm just like, okay, let me give it a shot. So I really want to read this one. It's a thicker book, so I don't know when I'm going to read this one, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. Okay. We 3 stars, guys. I feel like this just says enough. I absolutely love this series. We Hunt the Flames, a 5-star, 6-star, 7-star. It was amazing. And so I'm so excited to read the second book. I have very high expectations, and I think they're going to be met, so. Next is 6 Crimson Cranes. And this one, I've had my TBR for a while, but we found this one at a thrift store, and I'm so happy about that. And it's basically, about this girl, and the guy she's been running away from is the same guy who she has to partner up with to solve this problem, and I'm like, yes. Yes, so really excited to read this one. Next is The Rule of 3, and this one's like a dystopia. I love dystopias, like, yes. And I've also had this one on my TBR for a while. I was going to read the digital online version, but I'm like, just give me the physical, please. Okay, the next is The False Prince, and y'all, I started this one like twice, and I didn't finish it twice. I don't know why. You can ask me why, I won't tell you why, because I literally do not know. But it was so funny, it was so good too, and I really want to read this one. So, and it's not even that thick. Like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm really excited to read this. The next is The Martian, and guys, this book is apparently hilarious. So my dad actually read this, and he was like, you're gonna love it, because it's just a really easy book to get through. It's really simple, and it's read like someone thinks. So it's gonna be super smooth and fun. So, really excited. I wanted to read this in February, but I had to get through all my other books. So I'm really excited to read this now. And the last one is Percy Jackson. So I've already read this one, guys. I've read the first, the second, and the third book, but I don't remember that much, so it's always good to refresh before you start a whole series again. So I want to read the first one again, and yes. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so we're not going to stay too long on this. Charlotte just read this, and she said that I should read this, so I'm going to take my daughter's recommendation. She said it's really good, so we're going to give it a shot. next is Magnolia Parks, and this is the first book. I've been hearing a lot about this and I am just excited. I don't know, I'm a little nervous because I heard that there is drama, and your girl don't really, I'm not a drama type person, but maybe it'll be interesting reading about all the drama. So Magnolia Parks, here I come. The next one I have is called Same Time Next Summer. The reason why this is a part of my TBR is because I got it for Valentine's as like a blind book from the library. However, it didn't fit in like my rotation. I'd already had my books chosen, so I feel like I couldn't have gone back to choose. I didn't know where to put it, fit it in the sequence, and there wasn't enough time to read it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try to give it a shot before it has to go back to the library. So it will be, I'm going to try to read it in that time frame as well. So the next one that I have is Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng, or Celeste Ng, I think that's how it's pronounced. Yeah, this one just seemed, I know there's a movie that goes hand in hand with this, and I kind of want to check it out, or a series. I think it's a series, and I would like to check it out, but first, obviously, I want to read the book. Utterly engrossing and often heartbreaking, deeply empathetic. I don't fully know what the book is about, but I'm interested because I got it a while back and I read the synopsis, which I'm not going to read right now, but this is going to be on the list, so excited. This one is called The Not So Perfect Marriage, I guess. And yeah, the mistress is D-E-A-D. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I'm excited to just dip into a thriller because I have been reading a lot of romance lately. And while I love the romance, I think it's always nice to mix it up because I know thrillers are fast paced and, you know, so I'm excited about that one. So this next one is called The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. Okay, so I've been corrected. I got this one a minute ago and I really have been wanting to get it, but of course when you have a lot of books it's hard to get to it, so I'm hoping that I get to this one. Yeah, I'm hoping I get to this one throughout the month of March. And yeah, it says the relationship is complicated. Yeah, it's just like a typical romance. I've heard that Abby Jimenez is a really great writer and that her books are really hard to put down, so I'm excited to read it. It is a little bit thicker. It's not like a super, I wouldn't say, it's a, I don't know, it's a fair size read, right? It's not too thick and it's not too small, so. Okay, this right here, you guys, I've heard so much about this Silent Patient. It's making me very excited to dip back into a thriller because I came out of one like at the end of December. I don't know, it's like a weird genre to be reading around December, but I read that around December, and then I feel like I've just been reading romances since then, so I'm excited to get back into this. I read The Silent Wife. I feel like I've mentioned it so many times, but it just, there's so many books that I picked up that kind of reminds me of it, but this is called The Silent Patient. The Silent Wife is going to be the first that one that took me out of like thrillers for a little bit, and this is going to be the one that kind of dips me back in. I've heard a lot of exciting things about this. Everyone says it's a really good read, and I am thrilled to read this thriller. Okay, and so this next one that I want to read is called On Rotation. This next one I want to read is called On Rotation. It's like about this girl who I guess is like, she checks all the boxes of being like the perfect immigrant daughter. She's enrolled in med school. She has like a lawyer engineering boyfriend. She's like surrounded by like she's surrounded by successful friends and all that, but then things start to fall apart. That's basically what it's about, and I heard it's a really, really good story, and yeah, I'm excited to read it. It's fairly new. I don't know too much about it. I haven't read too many. Okay, so this one right here, I'm so excited about this one. It's called Love in Other Words. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's apparently like a it's a fast-paced novel. Yeah, I heard it's a really, really good read. I love the copy of this book. There's a story about this book, and I've already told it in another video. But this is the copy that I wanted, and this is the copy I got. I didn't even know fully what the concept of this romance was about, but I'm like, I want to try it. Yeah, guys. And Love in Other Words is probably the one that I want to like jump into first, or maybe even On Rotation. But I do have a bunch of library books that I need to read first because they do have a return date. So I've got Honey and Spice here. I've never read anything by this author, so I'm intrigued because it's not an author that I was ever even familiar with before. I'm excited to be able to read this one. Anyways, guys, so that is our March TBR. I think we have some pretty exciting books on our hands.
I'm so excited to start reading them.
I'm excited. Magnolia Parks. Yeah, I'm excited. Leave a comment down below and let us know if any of the books that we have in our TBR are books that you have either read or books that you're planning to read for this month as well. Or just even have in your TBR in general.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content. And thank you guys so much for watching, and bye.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.